Hello, everybody. What is up, and welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Ritual, joined by Seal, and we've got some fantastic action in store for you.
That's right. We have a couple more of our top 8 qualifiers on the loser's side coming up, and then we're going to get right into top 8 shortly after that.
And before we get into the loser side qualifiers, we do have one last winner set. It's going to be Moff versus Ben going up here, and I'm pretty excited. I know Moff's been excited for this set too.
Yeah, these two have a fair amount of history. I know they've played at maybe the last Out of the Blue or Out of the Blue 2. I want to say it's the last one, Out of the Blue 3. And I know Ben, I'm almost certain that Ben won that. But they've traded sets many times. Ben, notably, as you can see on the screen, counterpicks Luigi for this matchup. Just finds it easier and more fun than playing Sheik.
And with the base skin choice too, the Luigi always carries a little bit harder.
That is a classic for sure. But yeah, so we're gonna hear a lot of wave dashing around. These are the two most slippery characters in the game.
Yeah, and starting off here on Yoshi's just really wanting to get into it with the action. I think makes sense considering the matchup.
Yeah, no jump there for Nana, does go down. She actually did get saved by Randall, which is rather rare, actually. Randall can often cause Nana to SD because she gets confused by it.
Yeah, the pathfinding gets really awkward with the moving platform, especially with how small ice climbers are.
Yeah.
Finds a desync though, getting things started here, trying to find a little bit more, but gonna be some good damage.
Oh, the reverse F smash. Kills a little early there. Normally, oh my god. The back throw also rather strong because of the spin around. You can hit the other climber with the first climber's body that you grab. And
you mentioned Randall being rare, right, to be used for the climber's advantage, but we're seeing Moff do it again there. Maybe with a little tricks up her sleeve that the rest of us don't have here, trying to fight her way out of the corner yet again. Ben has been doing such a good job staying disciplined with the corner pressure in this game 1.
Yeah. But yeah, we're, high percent 3 stock. Both players looking to try and pull ahead in the lead. The very end of the down smash coming through to hit Nana.
Doesn't quite find the stock yet though. Moff having to deal with Randall, assisted recovery from Luigi, and that karate chop is going to clear the way for these ice climbers.
Easy Nana kill.
Stay far away from each other.
Yeah, real easy Nana kill. You just a little bit of a flub by Moff. Just real easy to kill Nana once you've tossed Popo off stage and she's at such high percent. She does walk in a rather predictable pen. It should be stock.
Yeah, that's an awkward place to come off platform there, especially as a floaty character. It's really easy to call out the landing and catch it there.
Yeah, and usually the stock ender we'll see from ice climbers is forward throw into up smash, but she actually went for a mix-up earlier and did the reverse forward smash that took Ben's first stock.
Finding a huge juggle there. That's going to be good damage, but unfortunately losing the Nana is going to make an absolutely massive difference here for Ben. Just able to create some space, get out of the corner, and now find the combo break. Absolutely huge opportunity for him.
Yeah. Though he at least had enough damage there that Popo could, or Sopo I should say, could kind of get stuff done, but Moff never had the opportunity. Ben just stayed in control. Okay, this should be a stock here again.
Being able to find that rebound there, absolutely huge for Moff. Ben definitely didn't expect it, just like we did it, and now finding the situation. Moff getting it center stage.
All right, what's Nana gonna do? Is she gonna cooperate? Oh, wait, a pause from Ben. He was mashing so hard that he accidentally paused. Forfeits his stock.
Yeah, surprising to even really see that right here as a possibility, but that's just going to be how the game ends. And
there you go.
That's a mistake you only make once.
Exactly. You got to make sure pause is off before you start the set. Also, Nana did cooperate there. I saw her start a forward throw right when Ben paused, so it actually could have been a lot of damage for Moff there if the game wasn't interrupted.
Now moving to Battlefield, like this counter pick from Ben a lot, just wanting a little bit more space to work with, but still, liking the triplats, liking the ability to move, and I think Ben's platform movement ability to force Moff into the corner was the strong suit of that game 1.
I agree, and also Luigi can better camp the top platform on the stage with like just do short hop dare, like Ben was sort of doing right there, just jumping around up there. It's very difficult for ice climbers to contest you with that highest top platform in the game on the stage.
Rule number 1 of the matchup against ice climbers is throw any sense of honesty and honor you have out the window, and Battlefield's the perfect stage to do that.
You're right. which is interesting because in a lot of other matchups, Battlefield's like a very neutral stage, but against certain characters who have trouble dealing with top platform camping, it becomes truly the opposite. Peach also one of them who sometimes you can kind of sit up there against her.
Yeah, great movement here from Ben, just trying to keep off guessing a little bit, finds the opening.
Oh, Nana gone.
That's a great conversion from him, but still has a lot of work left to do here on the Popo. Moth doesn't like what she finds there. You can see the head shake in the player cam, but still able to find her way out of the corner, still able to find the advantage state and the stock for her troubles, mitigating the bleeding a little bit, but...
Right. I'm always kind of amused at how strong Fireball is while recovering from Luigi. Normally a rather bad move. It doesn't go very far. It has a decent amount of startup, but it actually just kind of works well against ice climbers.
Yep.
Fire does beat ice.
Yep, it just puts you in just enough hit stun to kind of mix up what those climbers want to get going on. Unfortunately, Moth there going to just get kind of whacked away and have to find it on the next stock, trying to find here on center stage, but again, Ben has been so good at forcing her under those platforms where you have to fight on Luigi's turn.
Yeah, and Moth just really struggling to get out of there, but manages to. Okay. Oh, nothing there, actually. Rather unlucky for Moth.
Great hold from Ben there in the center of the platform, too.
Yeah.
Moth just had nowhere to go.
This is absolutely Ben's game to lose at this point. I can't believe how strong down B is against ice climbers at 0. Oh, okay, yeah. Moth says enough's enough. Let's see me on FD. I literally heard her voice from the other room say, "We're going FD."
Yeah, you know what's up. She knows what's up. We all know what's up.
Wait.
Maybe? What? She's cooking
so,
something.
Ben has to pick his character first, but there's no way he would ever play Sheik versus Ices on FD.
Moth is...
Who is Moth talking to?
Moth's talking to... Moth's looking off... That's stage side. So
yeah, I don't know who she's talking to.
That's someone in the crowd. Moth was cooking something, but we are going to see no surprises here.
Right. Okay. Luigi just getting held in place by that blizzard, but does manage to still get a counter hit aerial afterwards.
Yeah, no ice climbers cheese happening here with 0 into the grab. But Moth trying to find it, but Luigi with an air counter break, able to get out of the punch.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I thought there's no way that down B is safe on shield too. Like, ice climbers have a long enough wave dash. All right. Nana cooperates. There's a forward throw. But Moth doesn't follow up actually.
And kind of good ambiguous DI there from Ben as well. Moth just wasn't quite sure enough to commit, has to back off and reset the desync here.
I love just hitting the ice blocks. Because when you connect with one, your move automatically ends, so you can just jab the next one.
And plus, I think here on FD especially, like there's nowhere to go. You have to fight them, and as Luigi, you can't easily jump over them because you're floating.
Right.
It's so easy for the character to catch your landing.
Yeah, and if you try to approach with a wave dash, that has a fair amount of lag to it.
Right now, the question is twofold. It's how do you get Nana back, and how do you kind of keep that advantage state going off? Tried to do a little too much there, and Ben made her pay.
Maybe I haven't paid enough attention, but how is down B so good against ice climbers at low percent?
It just feels like it puts them in just enough hits and it keeps them separated. And
yeah, I'm just surprised they can't like CC down smash it or something.
Yeah, it sends it an awkward angle for it. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, Moth giving Ben a little bit of a taste of his own medicine there with the down smash.
Yep. All right, Nana should be dead, well, unless Moth gets put in the right exact position to save her.
Moth has not had an answer though for those slightly delayed rising neutralizers like the one we just saw to open up that advantage state. Like Ben is just jumping in and then throwing out that slightly delayed aerial over the blizzard, and Moth just hasn't had an answer for it yet.
All right, got a projectile war. Ben has the lead though, no reason to do anything rash. Moth just crouches there. Okay, what's Nana gonna do? Oh, down throw from Popo.
Yeah, a little bit of movement there though to find the pressure and keep it going.
Yeah. And really good timing with the back air. You want to hit Luigi out of side B, but also like at the very end of his side B, so that way he falls down far enough that your move just won't hit him quite as high.
I love the back throw there just because of the positioning.
Not the time for a taunt, Nana. Not the time. There's a level of RNG to Nana just doing a taunt.
Sometimes she just got a swagger. You know, sometimes she just got a stun on you a little bit.
I think Moth would appreciate her help, though, in this moment.
Agreed, especially down as dog. Moth loves the swagger as much as the next one, but Nana, there's a time and a place, and that was not it.
Oh, okay. Actually, beating the Luigi short hop double aerial on shield by hitting between them.
I like the just struggle into the reset there. Just take full advantage of the fact it's empty. Luigi's floaty.
Yeah.
You've got those disjoints. Play the discipline game, especially down as dog.
Oh, now Moth's jabbing his projectile.
Yep. Once again, great back throw. Use that collateral hitbox to just keep those climbers separated.
Yeah. Again, coming the down B.
Okay.
Oh, actually punishes the back throw.
Yeah, third time's the charm there. Moth locking in and cashing in that punish when it matters.
Very important Nana ledge attack there. Oh, but wait. If Ben can hit Nana one more time here. No, she had no jump. Okay, very, very tough spot for Moth, but it's possible at least.
Listen, final destination here on the big stage, right? This is where the curtain call comes, and if there's ever been a time for it to be the SoPo show, this is it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is by far the easiest stage for SoPo to get stuff on, and Moth is just not getting hit.
I mean, it certainly is. This SoPo is moving like something else right now, as you said, just absolutely immaculate defense. But
nice wave land by Ben.
Yeah, just not going to get punished, though. Moth finally going to get it there, but Ben saving the jump, finds a way out.
Oh, the latest hit of fair. Wait, Ben has no jump. This is hard to get down. The down B gets him down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is such an important game. Oh, very, very tough spot for Moth. One more chance.
Yeah, try to drift it back to ledge there,
That's
but
it.
Ben was ready.
Ben, you don't need to do that, man.
Hold
just
on, one
roll.
more chance.
You gave Moth another chance.
She found it back.
My God. Wait a minute. Ben might be kicking himself for not rolling up.
Yeah.
But he's approaching, and he loses the game for it. Oh my God, Moth is popping off. She should have lost that game.
She knows it too. You saw that smirk on her face right there after the pop off. She knows she got away with one.
Oh my God. There was no reason to go for the back air. I know sometimes it's hard to tell in tournament. The nerves are running rampant, but wow. That game was, I don't know. Ben definitely should take a moment here. I'd like to see him take a breather, forget about what happened there, because he can still win the set.
Agreed.
He barely lost on her hardest counter pick.
And going back to Yoshi's now as well,
Yep.
you know, a stage we saw definitely that he liked. However, if you're Ben, as you mentioned, just kicking yourself a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So many melee players just get a little too aggressive with it, and Ben there showing that to the extreme, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's hard to keep composure in these last stock high percent moments like that.
And especially like Ben. Ben is such a, it feels like a gatekeeper player to the top level in melee. Like beats players so consistently below him, but still kind of hunting to consistently beat some of those folks.
Oh, down B getting punished this time, and he's in the handoff range.
Out and gonna.
Oh, the Luigi privilege comes through there.
Yeah, and getting as lucky as missing that ledge dash next to the slope makes you unlucky there to find a way back.
Yeah, almost any other character, if you air dodge off from that height, you're absolutely dead. But Luigi, one of the few who can still grab ledge.
Yeah, shout out to floaties for real.
All right. Oh wait, Nana getting saved by Randall.
Might be the luckiest. I might have the luckiest Nana for Randall.
No,
ever.
Randall again! This is your face!
Yeah, Bob has a pact with Randall. She made a deal at the crossroads or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But still, Ben with a really big lead right now. Nana should be dead here. No! The falling back air.
A great placement there from Moth, just recognizing that if you throw that between the platforms and Luigi gets aggressive.
Oh my God, Randall almost was there perfectly for Nana.
That's 4 or 5 times the set, and as you mentioned at the beginning, it doesn't happen that often, so it's kind of crazy to see.
Yeah, Randall, I feel like hurts Nana more than he helps in a lot of situations. But again, Ben's, you know, gonna get his knockdowns here. All right, where's he going? Oh, gee, okay. There's also, so there's a level of RNG to Nana's throws when you're not in the corner. It's a 25, 25, 25, 25, so 1/4 for each throw. However, when she gets the grab, there's also RNG to the amount of pummels. I will probably be incorrect with my percentages, but I believe it's just like a repeated coin flip each time if she will pummel again. So sometimes she can over pummel.
Right now, though, just trying to hold the interior edge of the platform. Luigi just underneath that lip.
Yeah.
And Ben just not going to bite. Good discipline from him. Moff's been catching him with a lot of those traps in this game specifically, but...
And down B again working for Ben. The jab down smash. There's so much percent on Moff. This is a very, very difficult comeback.
But it starts with the back air.
Yeah. And the ice climbers, you can never count them out, right? Yeah. Like any character who can just grab you and delete you like that.
Hold on. We might be able to, yeah.
JV3.
You can't count him out until that curtain call comes.
Right. And when Nana's gone, then you kind of know at that point because there's no more huge handoff combos.
Or honestly, even when you just split them there at like 80-90%, where it's just like, even if you don't die, it's just such a bad situation for them to even reset. Now going Game 5 here on PS2. We talked about this a
just PS.
Stadium. I did this last time too, dude.
I had to let you know immediately.
No, it's fine. Last time, when I was casting Hunger Games, I got everybody else to do it too. That was the best part. They all did it too.
Oh, that was almost a huge pickup from Moff. Also, I'll let this fun fact fly immediately here. On the right side of the stage, ice climbers can do handoffs from closer to center because there's a ledge inside of the stage. So Nana will do forward throws from that gray line that Moff was just standing on, but this is only on the right side of the stage. So stage in this one, against this one character is actually, different depending on the side you're on.
And you can see Ben there forcing the side switch to try and force that left side interaction.
Right. And, I always, like, if I KO ice climbers, I'll always go to the left ledge on the stage instead of the right. You just don't want to be on the right side of the stage.
And once again, they're on the left platform, right, Ben?
Yeah.
Ben recognizing exactly the game plan you're saying. Only side switching when he can trap.
Misses the Nana.
Moff's just had a hard time dislodging Ben from these platforms.
Yeah.
Catch him on the ground, though.
Oh, but he's in the corner now. Can he get the Nana kill? He misses it again.
That's the wrong hit.
Oh,
and Moff's going to come in with some great pressure to get out of dodge, but just can't find the way to keep Ben in the corner. That's...
Okay, I don't know if this will lead to KO. It does not. It does not. Luigi actually rather heavy character, even though he is a floaty.
Great DI there, too, to be aware of that. Moff shaking her head. She did not like getting hit there.
Nana save. A successful Nana save.
I like the discipline and shield there to protect against that aggressive option.
Yeah, double bear. This is an intense set. Both of the games that Ben won were rather not close, but did that Roy Zone down smash against Popo there?
Yep.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say about that.
This whole set has been the story of who can pounce on the other one under platform, right? Like when Ben can find the grab, find the hit under the center of platform on Moff, he's been storming away with these games. And when Moff can actually contest him on it, when Moff can reverse the situation, she's been the one for him.
That does KO, back hit of down smash. Then Ben can put up a lot of damage really fast here. If he gets a good, down B and split them up, down smash. There's the down smash.
Yeah, tried to find it swinging back the other way, but doesn't find the back hit. So
double jump, scary. Yeah. No punish.
That was a huge opportunity that Ben just dropped there.
Yeah.
Moff gonna try and take full advantage of it here.
Oh my God. Moff with 2 grabs and not a lot of damage to show for it.
You gotta be really careful.
No, another miss on Nana. That was a very tough one, but potential for getting the stock.
Yeah, the nerves. You can see that. Right, both players starting to set more on it. Moff starting to lean into these buttons a lot more, locking in the time. The time is now, right? This is game 5. This is 2 stocks left. If there's ever a time to clean up your mistakes, this is it.
If he gets a Nana kill, he misses it again. Oh my God! You have to get this Nana kill. He doesn't get it, but he does get the the Popo kill. Ben, he is still a grab away from death though. Ben, he misses wave dash. That's the stock.
Just like that.
Maybe not.
He's gonna have one more chance. Ben.
He misses his recovery!
He's just been fading back on the confidence. He hasn't been willing to full send, and these commitments the last couple times gave him so many extra chances, and this feels like game 3 all over.
Wait, if he gets the Nana kill here, this is the big one. You need this one. He does get it. This is a very hard spot for Moff, but we saw her bring it back on FD.
She has to find her way out of the corner, though. Ben, remembering last time, trying not to drop it, doesn't get the confirm just yet, but gonna give himself a chance. Keep her in the corner here. Not gonna find it, though.
No, and Ben just does not have enough damage for Moth to really be scary, but if she can get a good juggle here, oh my god!
Wait on the platform.
Another up air! Wait, okay, now Icy's down smash does become scary, even if it's just a single one, but that's it. I think she might have tournament winnered or something.
Yeah.
Jumps into down air. Ben bringing it home in such an intense game 5. Oh man.
Wow, and now Moth going down into loser's side, having to play against Slowking to make top 8. The Falco, who has been on a run, beating Boyd, beating Zamu, now having to fight Moth for top 8. That's not an easy set for the qualifier.
And actually, Slowking, interestingly, he had 3-0'd Ben last week at Full Bloom, so it would have been interesting if they got a run back, but that will not be happening. Ben, thankfully, can lay his head down on his bed at night tonight, and he will not have to be haunted by that game 3.
And this feels like one of Ben's, one of those tournaments for Ben that we always see him do well at, and this is just a continuation of that.
Right.
But Ben
Top 8 winners.
Ben is one of those players now who, for like a few years, it feels like we're just kind of waiting. When is that big offline break? Like, I remember over COVID especially, right? Ben was one of the rising stars.
Yeah.
And then has been very much a gatekeeper player, but like has never really broken through quite yet.
Yeah, he's got a number of regional wins, but he did get top 8 at Riptide as well.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
But this is a great, like, you do get Marth, right? You get Ossify on winner's side.
Those two have such a history at this tournament. That's going to be an awesome.
And then on the other side of top 8, we've got Aura and Max playing.
Wow. Okay. That'll be very interesting too. Aura, has been like seeming like our next top player at this point. Has wins on Moki and Cody, if I'm not mistaken, already this year.
Aura very, very quickly went, hey, we know that Triff was the Peach who made that Genesis run, but Triff was not the only Peach to make that Genesis run, and Aura here in the States has just put on a string of impressive performances after that to really keep that name as far on the map as it could possibly be.
And Aura actually, after the Genesis run, has been full-time Melee.
Yeah.
So it's awesome to see like someone commit that and then make it work. Now this is another qualifier for top 8 on the loser side. Ober with an absolutely crushing reverse 3-0 against Max.
That was heartbreaking.
Yeah, and now he's earned a date with every Spacey's nightmare, 100 grand. 100 grand is a player that I'm sure like half of the chat has never heard of, and he is like, oh man, he is so good. I think that if he could attend unranked the National Arcadian tournament that will be happening in July, he could potentially be a 1 or like top 4 seed or something. He's had so many good wins over the years, but he usually only gets to go to like 1 regional and 1 major every year.
I was gonna say he's Wisconsin, right?
Not quite. He's Minnesota. Very close. Very close.
I was close. Chat.
Yes, you were.
Chat.
But yeah, 100 grand. He used to be busy because he was a law student, and now he is busy because he's a lawyer. So
is that where the tag comes from?
I don't.
Got the yearly salary.
Oh, I hope he's making that much because he told me that he is an immigration lawyer. So he is incredibly busy now.
No.
He is incredibly busy, I'm sure, but still making time to come out to this tournament, which is great to see. But Ober has had a pretty good year. He got second at Botany in Indiana last month. Had a call out from 100 grand, knows exactly where he's going with that.
And you can see the eye roll both ways there after that first one. And
I think Ober though is also on doing a bit of a mental reset as well, just saying like, okay, shake it off. This is a winnable set for him. In fact, he's the higher seeded player, but I don't know how confident any Spacey will feel coming up against 100 grand.
And also like to lose the last set you played in the way that Ober did, and then lose your first stock of this set that way is about as much of a mental stressor as you're gonna have, right?
Yes.
So Ober resetting like this, coming right back out of the gate swinging, absolutely huge to see for the set.
It is a good sign. Okay, fair forward smash. That's like Asin was doing that in 2004, and it still works to this day.
Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Phantom Shine though.
Yeah, still able to keep the pressure on. This one, absolute solver knocker so far. These two just going so back and forth.
Yeah, to me, one of the hardest parts of this matchup for the Falco side seems to be edge guarding. So, oh, no jump for 100 grand, but no capitalization. Power shield grab. Here comes the Marth combo.
Just a drop of the dancing blade to keep the pressure on. Doesn't find too much, though. Has to give the turnover to Ober. Himself gets a little over-aggressive with it.
Right. Oh, reverse Ken combo. Beautiful every time. Also want to mention, 100 grand calls himself the side B master. So he likes to use dancing blade quite a lot.
And I mean, who wouldn't, right? That move looks sweet as hell.
Yeah, okay. That's a 3-stock. Ober, I'd again like to see Ober take a moment, like how we had Ben take a moment there against Moth.
And it is a rough way, as you said, to start
Right.
reset. Would like to see that moment. But I also want to just point out that, you know, we saw some very efficient combos from 100 grand. Ober kept giving those resets, as Falco can kind of be wont to do sometimes against Ober, or sorry, against 100 grand, and Ober just not really able to capitalize. When you give your opponent so many more opportunities to reset neutral than you have, it's just hard to come out on top.
Right. Oh, bad spot to get grabbed though, but brilliant wall jump air dodge recovery, just giving 100 grand no chance to gimp him with the down tilt there.
Yeah, this could be a nice quick stock here if Ober can just play the discipline game.
Great job. I like that he did the nair as a DI mix-up that 100 grand held in on, allowing him to link into forward smash, and then he set up the Marth killer perfectly.
Yeah, finds a way out of dodge there. Great little spot dodge to get away, and now going to keep the pressure on.
Okay. I don't know if he has a... Oh, he does have a jump, actually.
I like the side switch there to mix DI from 100 grand. It's just kind of keeping Ober from keeping those feet stable, right? Kind of keeping him from resetting the mental, even if you don't find the stock.
100 grand kind of spamming down. He got grabbed out of the up B. Okay, that'll do it.
Yeah, clean little dancing blade from, as you said, the dancing blade master.
Yeah, he is the side B master. That's what he calls himself. I think it's still in his if he has Twitter still, it's in his bio. Oh, the Marth chain grab.
Yep, and now you gotta find a way out of the corner. High illusion to do so. Just can't hit what you can't see. But
that was a hard read.
Yeah.
He just called out that he was gonna, like, I don't know, jump or something there. He countered the laser and still got hit by it.
Listen, sometimes Falco laser is just that good.
Oh, he gets the no impact land, but Ober's ready with the spot dodge.
I like the discipline on platform, but unfortunately Wispy is just going to come in at the absolute worst time.
Yeah. Dash attack out of the corner, power shield up B.
That's such a gutsy power shield to go for there too.
Jab. Oh, good. That was a mid shorten, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Trying to just end the stock right there with 100 grand, but getting a little aggressive with it. And Ober's going to cash that check and take it to the bank on 7 days.
That he will. Even if they're closed on Sunday, he'll still show up.
Listen, he'll get there in the morning, you know. He'll be bright and early.
Oh, only the single hit.
Yeah,
okay. Even the side B master can't link that one.
No, good mix from Ober there to recognize you got to hold up, find your way out of dodge, and then sneak on away.
Throw, forward smash. That was like a Marth-esque option.
Yep. I like the way that Ober is kind of simplified the pressure a little bit, right? Just playing more of the positioning game than anything here, getting less into the crazy combo combos, and it's working out really well.
Okay, yeah. Choice, not the most choice up B spot to do it. 100 grand was ready for it. But so much damage actually built up while being in triple digits by Ober. So that gave him a fighting chance in the set, unless he gets grabbed.
You got to get out of there if you're Ober right now, and unfortunately 100 grand gonna give you nowhere to go.
Oh, the spacing. Yeah, that's a 2-0 here.
Back against the wall, Ober been on the other side of this situation just a set ago. But you gotta wonder how much that mental has left.
And also, it's a lot harder to reverse 3-0 Marth than it is to reverse 3-0 Falco, just knowing that 100 grand is gonna have 2 FD games if he loses this. If we even get there, but
such good defense, and in a game where Ober really hasn't been able to find as efficient stocks. Interesting to see him go to Dreamland.
Oh,
as well
that
as
was so
but as we say that,
Yeah, he stole 100 Grand's jump there perfectly, and then he knew that down smash was exactly the right move to use. I don't think anything else would have taken the stock there.
And this is the adjustment we've been seeing, throughout the set, right? Has been that prioritization of positioning over everything else from Ober. And it works out there, but he has to find a way to clean up some of this defense, because every time he finds anything to get it started, 100 Grand is answered back with a stock of his own on the next interaction.
Yeah. Also, I feel that, well, actually, I'm going to not say it because I don't want to be wrong, so never mind.
Many such cases. Many such cases.
Yeah. Realized I wasn't that confident in what I was about to say. Okay, tech chase for 100 Grand. There's the no impact land on the side platform.
Yep. I love that up tilt there to catch just the edge of the platform, find the extension, keep it going now is 100 Grand.
Yeah. Both at about 100%. Again, getting hit out of the start of the upbeat. Yep. The noise comes out on frame 1, but the move doesn't come out until frame 3, so.
Good up tilt to poke on shield there. Air close out the stock, you force it with the laser as well.
Right, yeah, laser. One thing that Falcos will do often is laser resets your shield position. So if you're angling it downward and then the laser hits you, it'll move back up to the middle and then down tilt and shield poke.
When Marth, when his shield position getting reset isn't beneficial for him.
Yes. Marth known for having one of the, that kind of almost feels set ending, but Ober has one more chance to dig deep here.
Yeah, you just need to find this corner pressure, make something happen, but not get side switched on. He needs to find a way to get out of the corner. Has the opening now.
Wait a minute, Ober getting the damage. Laser grab. Oh, if he's about to cover the roll.
Yeah, but just can't find a way onto the platform on his turn. Doesn't need it. Has the hit to the platform instead, but not quite close enough to get the
power shield wave dash up tilt. Here comes the Marth combo.
Yeah, but getting a little aggressive with the down air there, 100 Grand. Gonna see the turn back. Up a stock though. Not sure he actually cares that much, because Ober, as much as we say this stock differential doesn't matter that much, really has not been able to close a percent gap in this set.
Still alive over here.
Okay, Ober, what are you made of? You gotta dig deep, and yeah, you can see the head shaking.
But, the fat Marth edge guard, yeah, so that is exactly why you do that ledge attack with Marth. His ECB sort of widens, and so it'll actually push the opponent's character off the stage when they otherwise would have just landed there.
Yeah, it's a mechanic called jostling, right, where you just kind of, it shifts you just a little bit when you're, it's why you can push characters very slightly.
Yes.
It's also why in Ultimate they crank that value way up. It's not a new mechanic. It always existed. Right? Yeah, you can't walk through anymore, but it's the same mechanic there that leads to that.
Right, exactly. Situation. Yeah, in Melee, when two ECBs overlap, they will push apart. Yep. And so Falco actually would have, if 100 Grand chose to roll, or if he chose to do a regular get up instead of the ledge attack specifically, Ober would have survived that upbeat. So very intelligent by him. That's something Marth players have done for like over a decade at this point.
He died underground on the Minecraft. His items floated to the top, and unfortunately that was the blast zone.
Yeah. Oh man. So we have one or two more losers qualifiers.
Yep, we've got a couple more losers qualifiers, I believe, for the updates for what's happened offstream. We had Smash Papi take it over Preeminent in the Fox Ditto 3-1.
Preeminent out at 9th. Okay.
Yep. And we had Coffee take it over Pleba. So that's two
I watched that one
in top 8.
Okay.
As well.
And Moth and Slowking we're about to watch. Wait a minute. Those two, they have a bit of a history actually.
Yeah, tell us about
Slowking is very, like, Iowa, for some reason, has had a number of Ice Climbers players there. Two of their best players are Boygan, although I don't think he's that active nowadays, and Maple, who's also, I don't know how active Maple's been lately, but historically speaking. And then they also have another Ice Climbers disabled. And so Slowking has a ton of experience with this. And he also, last year, Slowking's best regional result was at Cream City Convergence in Milwaukee, which he won, beating Moth and Dawson.
Yep.
So that may very well be their last set.
I'm also going to point out just earlier today, Boyd, who himself on quite a decent run, beating players like Latin, and did lose to Slowking 3-0 in losers to start Slowking's losers run here. So Slowking's already had some experience with the high level ices in bracket and didn't drop a game. So Moff's going to have her work cut out for her if she wants to make this top 8.
Right. Moff definitely the higher seeded and higher ranked player, but the fact that Slowking won their last set and is just historically very good against ice climbers does make the set very interesting. More so than, you know, if you have no context on it, you're probably like, oh, whatever, Moff's like top 30, Slowking's like number like 60 something, like, oh, she's got it. But
that number difference has never meant less in the history of Melee than in the year 2025.
Oh, just in general, yeah.
Right, like the difference
true.
between even like top 30 and like players who are off the top 100, like the amount of wins that I feel like we're seeing and the amount of upsets just in the last 12 months, 18 months is really like the skill level of Melee as a whole is just really leveling up right now, and it's awesome
true.
to see.
Yeah, no one is safe. There's no more easy wins in Melee.
No.
I lost my first set today. It's hard out here.
Listen, I went 0-2, well 1-2. There was a DQ, losing to Samus and Ice Climbers as a Sheik player. It's rough out here.
Yeah.
It's rough out here. Sometimes you just get that rough bracket draw.
I mean, I'll take a Samus any day as Sheik. Personally, you give me those Samuses.
Listen, I'm not. I'll say it. I'm a grad student, dude. I don't have. I got matchup checked. Casual took me out for a casual stroll, and he's very good.
He is very good. Yeah. You give me casual, I'm not gonna be like that, but I'll still be happy to fight a Samus over like a Fox or something.
No, agreed. I just like, what can I say? I love my pivot up tilts. I love my tech chases. Samus, I get the up tilts on. So.
Yeah. I'm wondering if our players have made it their way to the stage yet. Maybe not, but
yeah, it looks like they're still not quite there just
ready.
yet. But we're here.
Yes, indeed we are.
And out of the blue.
What have we got coming up? I'm thinking here. We got. You know what? I'll do a quick shout out here for the next sizable Chicago tournament. It's called Unranked. I already mentioned it earlier. This is the next National Arcadian. Oh, and never mind, actually. We are already into our set, and it's not the set I thought it would be.
No, it's not the set I
thought
it was
in top 8.
too.
So that means Slowking and Moff may be playing off stream, which is a little sad because I'd like to see that set. But on the plus side, we're getting more 100 grand, which is phenomenal.
And we're getting Smash Papi, who we really haven't seen much of on stream as of yet. Someone who has been kind of storming through this bracket.
He's also just, oh my god,
the Phantom on the get-up. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was commentating Smash Papi versus Salt last weekend at Full Bloom, and I was like, uh-oh, head bonk for 100 grand. And I was like, I haven't seen Smash Papi in like a year.
Yeah, I feel like he's been traveling, as you mentioned, just a lot less.
Yeah. I mean, I based on the fact that he's been to these last two events, he's probably living in Chicago right now. He's normally SoCal, but he also has family in Chicago.
SoCal, I know his start GG lists Mexico.
Okay, maybe he's originally from there, but native, like most of his Melee career, he's a SoCal player.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Probably in that northwest quadrant of Mexico.
Right, exactly.
Originally, but right now.
And he moved up there to SoCal.
Right now, getting moved up, not quite to the blast zone, finding a way back by the thinnest stretch of Fox and Fingers.
Right. And
now,
he's actually doing quite well for someone who got KO'd with only 3% on his.
That empty hop pivot up till it was clean as hell.
His air dodges have been clean as hell too. He's had 2 like really tight angle air dodges that have.
And the patience there, recognizing that only way you avoid that neutral is to just not press a button. Like, he has done such a good job of just playing off kilter, throwing in some random stops, some random pauses, and 100 grand has not been able to get a dial into this pace of play.
Oh, let's dash down smash. One of my favorite Smash Papi clips is this set he had with Kadoran at Double Down, where he does like some like up throw and then just like up B downward into Kadoran. And I just remember, I think like Spark or someone tweeted it and said like, this is the most guaranteed 40 I've ever seen. And I'm like, uh-oh, bit of a miss from 100 grand. And he's suffering from arthritis at this point.
Yeah, he is. 160 is not where you want to be. And as clean as the pivot looks, it only really matters if you can close up the stock, and he still can't do
tilt. That'll do though.
Finally, 190%. That's almost a whole extra stock that you've just given a Smash Papi right there.
Pretty much. But wait a minute, 100 grand also liable to take a stock away off of a single combo.
Yeah, we saw that just a set ago, right? And now, trying to do it again, but Smash Papi a whole different beast. Great little shield angle there to get a break from the pressure and somehow picks up the scramble into a full combo.
Yeah, not a fan of that dash attack he went for there, but still in it here. The side B master getting it done.
Yeah,
There you
using
go.
all the special moves there, putting that B button to work.
That he has, yeah. Only haven't seen a counter yet.
It's
Who
coming.
knows? There's still time to do counter. Oh, no jump, no side B juice. He is super dead. Yeah.
And that's going to be the JV2 to start game number 1, going Smash Papi's way.
Yep.
But honestly, for how severely one-sided the beginning of that game looked,
Really, we're
100
going
grand,
stadium first. Huh?
100 grand starting to really back in there just a little bit. Just needs to clean up some of the defense, find a way to slow down Smash Papi's pace, like setting the pace of the game just a little bit. Makes he's been so good at controlling that.
Interesting pick though from 100 grand. He's saving FD, I suppose, for potential game 4, I guess. Maybe trying to, like, if he wins here and then loses the next game, he can go FD and really stifle the momentum going into game 5. But we'll see. Maybe, I don't know. We're gonna have to win here first for that strategy to work out.
Smash Papi has done such a good job as well, playing this very grounded initial style of play, really kind of forcing the same out from 100 grand, and which means you can't rely as much on some of these options to stuff out. You have to kind of set up some of these traps on their platform, which we do see find the stock, but still have to answer back.
Enormous miss there.
At 0?
Yeah, well, just about 0, yeah, getting shined at like 5% or 3% or something.
And now having to give up platform to just, you lose the stock and you lose everything.
Yeah, you really got to be careful with your ledge refreshes.
Trying to find the reset there, does
check
get
chase.
it.
All right, there you go. Another one? No, he just shield drop up air instead, which whiffs.
It's a really awkward side switch there, because you go from being able to push them to the corner and potentially find the stock to just not getting too much more of anything there.
Oh, big damage for Smash Papi coming through here.
Yep, got a little over aggressive there on that dash dance.
And the edge guard.
Dude, these dancing blades under platform have done so much for 100 grand.
Yeah.
But not quite enough.
No, yeah. Smash Papi, again, for someone who, like, kind of got blown up on, eats 14% for his trouble there with that up B. Fox getting some free damage there.
The pressure here as you catch that edge of platform. Smash Papi has thrown that shine in the interior edge.
Oh, but wait, he cannot escape the corner here. The Phantom Fair, no, so unlucky for 100 grand. That actually just took away any chance he had of bringing that game back.
We saw in game 1 too that Phantom that kind of stifled his momentum a little bit, and that's just unlucky.
Wow.
Sometimes
does he really like Stadium better than FD?
I mean, I guess. Like, I guess if you just don't feel confident on it, the way he's been playing grounded, like you've lost so many quick stocks to just getting shined like this.
Oh, he used his jump. I saw the rings too. I didn't know if he could tell, but I'm actually sort of getting like a flashback here. Did these two not play at the last Out of the Blue, or maybe Out of the Blue 2 or something? I have a feeling that they did, which is kind of interesting considering like we haven't seen much of either of them since. But I do have a feeling that like 100 grand and Smash Papi played at the last Out of the Blue. And again, just 100 grand really, like, I guess saying I prefer the stage over FD.
And they actually, you're right, they did play, both sets have been, that they have ever played, one offline, one online, and Coinbot have gone Smash Papi's way, but the last one off the line was 3-2. This
was it
one,
game 5?
Yeah,
at Out of the Blue. Was it Out of the Blue 3 or 2?
It was, I believe it was Out of the Blue 3.
It was 3.
Or no, it was Out of the Blue 2.
It was 2. Yeah, I didn't think, I couldn't remember if 100 grand. No, that was such a big miss. That's actually, okay. I don't think 100 grand can like come back after that huge edge guard miss leading into a stock loss. But you never know. It is Smarth against Fox, and 100 grand is a very talented player. Okay, a lot of damage.
Well, the difference between this set and the last set, right, is the 100 grand was finding stocks on one interaction, and now he's just suffering from the arthritis. And you have to stem that bleeding now, right? And he's just not found any way to do it. Missing the cancel player is brutal.
Oh, he didn't get the... Okay, gets the edge guard. What are you doing, man? Okay.
Yeah, he's getting a little
lost.
That's
it. He jumped into that, yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
All right, 3-0 for Smash Papi. Pretty dominant, to be honest. No FD seen out of 100 grand, interestingly enough.
Okay, and quick little bracket update. Moth did end up taking it.
Over Slow King.
Over Slow
okay,
King.
she
So
got the run back.
yeah, and gets to play Peach for her
What
trouble.
was the set count?
Let's take a look. Yeah.
If you please.
The set count was 3-0. So
wow,
Moth doing it in
Moth
quick
figured
fashion.
something out.
Yeah, she decided, I think she kind of, whatever Max was doing, I think she just went and stole some of that mojo a little bit. Because
yeah,
that's a lock-in.
Oh, geez, wow, okay. Well, Slow King out at 9th then, and Moth will be fighting who? Coffee?
Yeah, Moth's going to play Coffee. So
interesting.
That's
they played already this year. Did we commentate that? It was at Afterburner.
I think we did.
Yeah, I can't remember if I commentated that with you or
with
Skip.
Skip.
But
Yeah, that was top.
I think we did. It was for 7th.
So
it was for the exact same spot.
For 7th?
We
so that would have been
commentated
the
it.
Skiff. No, it would have been the Skiff.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I remember watching the set from the stands, and
Moth did pretty well.
Take that one.
Yeah, Moth did pretty well.
Seeing if she can get it in the run back in the Midwest here.
Well, still in the Midwest.
I know. Run back in
I
the
got
Midwest.
you. Yes.
And
their second set in the Midwest. Okay,
and
yes.
I do wonder if that's what we're gonna see next, because
perhaps.
Well,
with Smash Papi, the other one. Yeah, he deserves a break. Or it could be a winner's set. We'll see.
I would be a little surprised if they gave us winners, but they might. They might give
we're
us
doing at least one winner's set.
Because that was the first set of top 8 that we just saw.
It was
Smash
indeed.
Papi versus 100 grand. So I think we get one, maybe 2 more sets in this block before we hand it over to the final 3.
I think we have 2 more. That's what I think. I think we have the other loser set in one of the winners' ones.
Yeah,
but I don't know which order it'll be. We'll see.
You're probably right. I mean, these winner sets are bangers, right? Like on winner's side, again, chat, if you're just tuning in, we've got Asafai and Ben on one side, and we've got Aura and Max on the other. Max as well, I think, the story of the tournament, if he hasn't been so far, right? This man has been coming from the UK, going on these very long trips to the US, and getting steadily better. Now, winner's top 8 after a reverse 3-0 that was just the set of the tournament, I think.
Yeah, that one was very good. But yeah, Max, he does have the fortune of having been here for a while at this point. Like, he didn't just fly in for this tourney. He was at Full Bloom. He was at Battle of BC and
yes, he was at Battle of BC.
Yeah, so
as well.
Been here for a good amount of time.
And has been doing those long trips a lot as well. So, there are different mental strains that come with that, right? There's the homesickness, there's the lack of a comfortable environment, there's the lack of your family and friends and support system.
He's got friends out here at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been saying Max is honorary Midwest. I keep pulling on this cable and it's driving me crazy.
He really does get out to everything.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And you should all go to his tournament too. I know he's running a major in the UK
Let's
this summer.
Drink the Pool.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting name. That's what it's called. So be sure to head out over there if you can. Cross the pond into the pool.
And honestly, EU's pretty strong right now. So, right, they've got Triff, they've got Nikki, they've players like Pipsqueak, less active, still out there.
I miss you, Pip.
Yeah, come back, man. Come back for that tournament.
I want to see the other Swedes too. I miss Sharp. Sharp might be in chat.
Swedish Melee, come back.
Yeah, I think Sharp is #1 in Sweden right now. Shout out to them. But yeah, also like German Melee been doing well. We got Kinso on the top 100. We got Irfen taking some names. Rix also. But yeah, we got Moth. So it's gonna be we got Mothy here. Moth and Coffee.
Yep. And this is gonna be, as you mentioned, that Afterburner rematch. Moth taking that set, but.
I think it was 3-1.
I think so. But since Afterburner, this year has been what feels like a little bit of a peach, right? It's been the year of
It has been the year of peach.
And Coffee trying to keep that going. It feels like every couple tournaments now we've got 2 peaches in top 8. Like they just keep popping up.
Yeah, can't keep them down. So let's see, what does Coffee learn in the last 3 months? That's what we're asking ourselves here. And anybody who watched Afterburner is asking himself, what does he learn?
Yeah, let's see, can Coffee put the Jets on this set, or is Moth going to keep on trekking through loser side, trying to make another run just like she did in that tournament?
Yes.
She pushed it all the way to Aquil, I believe, before
yeah, she got what was it, 3rd?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, it was Cody, Aquil, Moth.
I'm really interested to see, especially here in the set, how Moff is gonna kind of pressure Peach on some of these landings, on some of this platform control, right? Like, turnip can be such a good tool to separate climbers, but like, what can you do when she has to come down? Because as good a tool as float is, she's a floaty and she has to land eventually.
Yep. Here we go. It's game 1 on Battlefield. I literally just heard Latin scream, "Let's go, Alex," so loud. Latin, one of the most fierce cheerers in the whole Midwest. If you are a Purdue player, Chicago player, Indiana player, and you have Latin supporting you, like, uh-oh.
Yeah, Moff throwing a little bit of icy cheese there to get that one started.
Yeah.
I love the jump, right? Setting up under platform, making you think that center stage is free to contest, and then just pouncing on it there to open it up.
Yeah. All right, there's the separation. Oh, but barely not able to get the fair on Nana. That would have definitely taken the stock. One more try.
I do like the roll away to reset the situation there, even if you have to sacrifice Nana. Anna, the Popo, honestly, it doesn't matter, right? Popo with the disjoint does still have some hands in this set.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's hard enough for ice climbers with both of them, let alone with just Popo. This dash dance is so funny. Oh my god, it actually worked.
Listen, he's got some hands.
And
he might not have big hands, but they're there.
Yeah, the little mitts.
Yeah, and that's all Moff needs, apparently.
Moff actually displaying good patience and comfortability in neutral, just kind of standing there. Okay, that's a stock.
Yeah, and that time Coffee did a great job getting that one climber out from under platform. Moff with the item catch, not once but twice, just to reverse that pressure. And that's Peach's worst nightmare, right? Like, is getting caught on platform with a climber's hands.
Got hit towards the ledge.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, this. Let's see. Just let Moff execute. There you go. That was very brutal. The down throw, down air, hitting him towards the ledge. That's exactly what Moff wanted. And can she get it again?
That all came from the turnip catch, too, is the crazy part, right? Because he just got caught on platform with the norm. He had nowhere to go and had to cede stage control for free.
Indeed. Oh, missing the Nana kill. Well, that one was rather difficult. 70%, jeez.
I like her willingness to not commit too close to the ledge, not get overly greedy, recognizing how quick Peach can flip that situation back on your head as well.
Yep.
Just like this.
All right, Coffee cannot afford to let Moff back here. Oh, Stitch!
I'm gonna float back to
and
V-catch.
Doesn't even throw it.
Very good discipline from Coffee there, giving yourself every tool to
oh,
on
he
the stock.
whiffed. That's a big whiff, as long as he doesn't drop the edge guard, though.
Oh, but
great
the
catch.
Off, and
she has a turnip that's gonna make the edge guard difficult.
yes, it is, but has to toss it up.
Wait, okay, for a second she threw it up, and I thought she was gonna side B into it, but then I realized it wouldn't even have a hitbox that hits her. Oh, not good DI there.
Listen, whatever Moff was cooking on that recovery, the world may never know, but she's still up a stock here and has the grab in the corner.
But not quite at 4-throw range from Nana.
No,
Nana does up throw.
I like the extension finding to the platform there, at least when in Rome, right? You take the damage, take the stage control, and force him in a situation to try and lock the stock out.
Oh, the easiest Nana kill of all time.
Yeah. Incredibly guaranteed, and now the snipe, you have nowhere to body block you.
Dot eyes, or
yeah.
This is, I think, a dot eyes. Yep, big 18 damage. That's anything you can take.
I like Coffee there,
Wait, can he kill Nana?
On that, yeah, you might just be able
Nana's
to get
dead. Huge for Coffee, but we've seen Moff make comebacks still with Sopo. But Coffee playing so well.
Yeah, Coffee just
easy edge guard here.
So aggressive there. They're pouncing on the situation, complete shift up in the pace of play, and Moff just hasn't had a way back yet.
Wait, but she catches
one hit. That's shades of Afterburner right there.
Coffee needs to stay calm right now. Okay, the lunge fair does work, and he's got this down. I still hear Latin screaming, "Let's go, Alex!" Like so loud. I know that the stream can't hear it, but you guys can't understand how loud she is.
And I don't know if you remember Afterburner, but those those squall hammers, that single hit on the Sopo recoveries got Moff so much mileage at that tournament. And here now, just not doing the same thing, right? It's showing us a whole new tournament. And so's Coffee, up 1-0, taking us over to Stadium for Game 2. This platform layout, though, feels really good for Pete.
Did Nana catch the turnip?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
She wanted her veggies.
I guess so. Barely missed the catch by Moth there. Gets the second time, but she looks at her controller, accidentally didn't do the up B input as fast as she wanted.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a mental snap. But
can the fourth throw up smash will KO, I guess.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure.
Both these players, you can see a little bit in their heads. Coffee, the second he got hit there, just completely started shaking and took that exhale to reset.
Oh, wait, Nana gets head bonked. I don't know why Moth delayed the up B that long, but
yeah, just trying to maybe avoid the pressure from Coffee she thought was gonna come. Trying to take it a little lower, but not gonna find it now. Having to find a way in past this platform as well with the turnip and
throwing it down.
A dream.
I gotta say, I think Coffee should be careful with the long-range turnip throws because Moth is clearly very comfortable catching them when they're at that reactable range there. Yeah. Oh, unlucky for Moth, actually. That's going to be the stock, unless perfect fastball.
She is doing such a good job giving herself every extra chance.
Okay.
But Coffee is just relentless, right? Not saying, okay, you found a way back, I'm going to start to force the situation, just playing, again, that rinse-repeat game.
Banana up throws. Forfeits a lot of potential percent.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be at all, Seal. And
right
now, Moth just
my God! Enormous there. I don't know how the side B didn't connect with Nana, but this is huge for Coffee to go up 2-0. It's practically his game to lose at this point. You would have to get, like, big corner handoff in order to lose it.
I mean, that's certainly possible, but
it is.
Right now, Moth just hasn't had a great way
not if Nana takes, like, 90 damage.
Moth has not had a way to answer back against Coffee's platform pressure in the set. This platform, these corners have been his territory through and through. That error gives her a chance, but she needs to make something happen now.
Nana has so much damage. Moth gives it up. Wow, 2-0, and look at Coffee. He was looking like demonic for a second there. He was doing the Kubrick stare.
Yeah, he is locked in, and Moth looks done.
Moth actually does not look. Yeah, she does look rather low energy right now, but
she looks pissed. I don't know at what, but
we'll see. We'll see. There it is. This could be the stock if Moth executes.
Maybe it's just at dying some of those dying that early, and yeah, you can see Coffee taking the hands off the controller. Like, okay, you got it.
Yeah, when you're getting handoff there, it's literally out of your control. Like, you can mash in case Nana pummels you too much, but I think you can kind of know that you're done for, unless Moth messes up.
Moth playing a little bit more in shield hold early here, trying to just answer back against some of this pressure from Coffee on these platforms.
The Nana ledge attack sometimes can just give Popo a nice grab.
Early Squall Hammer, though, has just been a death sentence for Moth.
Every time Moth is off stage, the deep dish sniper finds his mark.
That might be the best player name of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
He made that up, not me. Do not give me credit for that.
No, I'm giving him credit for that.
Yes.
But it's really good.
The deep dish sniper. That's Coffee.
Yeah, still might need a little bit of a shot of espresso though to close out the set. Moth trying to make a comeback, get started here, and you can see Coffee definitely starting to feel each and every one of these stops as they go away.
All right, Nana's dead unless Moth runs off. Yeah,
and
now she's dead again.
I like running off there because, like, even when you see stage control, you force Coffee to give up his own to come at you, and then you get the corner situation.
That was a scary spot for Coffee. I've actually seen him SD a couple times by doing aerial into ledge like that and then falling too low.
Yeah, and he hasn't really had any this set, so maybe you have to wonder if that call is gonna come due. You hope it doesn't, but Moth trying to find every possible way back into this one.
What a phenomenal recovery by Moth there. Her Sopo is putting up the damage right now.
Perfect spacing there, Eric, to find that opening on the shield pressure. Doesn't find the up smash though, and Coffee love the discipline here just to hold the platform down.
Literally any damage Moth gets is just helpful because at this point a grab will equal death as long as Nana's in place, or a forward smash. Yeah, and she has a turnip too.
Recognizing the whip punish on the item toss there, like you're just at that reaction.
Wait, Nana's dead.
But this is where Coffee has been so good. Has been every time it feels like Moth. Moff takes anything off him, he's answered back. No lead has been safe, no lead has been extendable, and Moff has had to do it the hard way
what?
the whole
That
time.
stage spiked by that?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. But that is also like exactly the kind of thing Papi needs to bring us back. If he can get a quick Nana kill. I hear a coffee chant in the crowd.
That high float right there,
Oh,
that platform is so awkward. to deal
wait,
with for climbing.
down throw. That's should be a stock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
RNG, and then she's taunting 3 times.
Yeah,
Moff is not pleased.
No, Moff and the eye roll.
Yeah.
She just won the set, hit the eye roll.
Straight faced. Yeah, RNG was on her side there with Nana going for the down throw, and so she was able to convert that into a stock.
Now,
But she has signed up for 2 games of pain here on Dreamland. If Coffee wants to, he can make her life miserable by top platform pulling turnips.
and also just Wispy here too, right? It can be very difficult for climbers to get in if you just if you
Wispy,
aren't committing nearly hard enough.
he can also shorten your handoff combos by pushing you into the corner or towards the ledge.
Yeah, it's
Because you want to be in the corner, but you don't want to be at the ledge. You need a little room.
killing Peach here definitely can get awkward for climbers if you don't pick your spots right. But Moff right now trying to lock in, use Wispy to her favor to find that first one.
Moff taunting repeatedly here.
Yeah.
But Nana probably gonna die.
Did you just charge that raw and said let Wispy do the work on the spacing for me? It was so gutsy.
Wispy take the wheel. All right, this should be another easy edge guard for Peach. Yeah, Moff knows it. Another Latin scream from the crowd. Okay, the fair double jab says, don't even try to punish this. Again, fair double jab. Uh-oh, wait. No chain grab there, though, so Coffee can just hold away because Nana's not in place.
Yeah, got caught. Coffee there got kind of punished out by a little bit by the float timing there. A little bit had to land.
Nana dead.
Comes back down there early to find the down smash. Good find from Coffee.
You always have time to combo off Peach's down tilt, no matter what percent your opponent's at. Okay. Big lead for Coffee now. If he wants to, this is where he can make... Okay, it seems like he wants to. Well, maybe not. He is approaching.
Yeah, Wispy there coming in at the worst possible time for him too, right? The second he approached, that wind in his face.
If Nana jumped a little bit later, she would have... Okay, no stock here for sure, but it should be a good amount of damage.
Yeah, 85.
Nana... Okay. Oh!
But getting the belay extension is huge.
Oh, the down smash is not very wise there. Nana with a lot of damage though, so a split up will mean an easy KO on her.
But just missing the turnip there, that is not the advantage you want to see.
Okay, you gotta get the Nana kill here. You gotta do it. Well, kind of difficult still. Okay, that'll do it.
How is Moff gonna charge?
Unless?
The answer, she's not. She's gonna try to go off and save Nana and might just lose them both
Wow.
for her trouble. That's just an absolutely brutal loss for her.
Yeah, okay, Coffee, as long as he can get a lot of damage on Nana like he did there. Okay, what do we got in terms of RNG?
Okay.
Nana up throws. She's not being helpful right now.
No, she's not, but you still have Peach, right, in a juggle situation.
Yes.
In disadvantage.
Yes, and no damage on Moff yet. Only Nana there taking 1 aerial hit.
Yep, great little stall there from Coffee to find the drop down.
Oh, he's got to be careful with these undershot. That's a stock.
Yep. And just like that, Moff
0% on Moff. Nana has like 15 damage only.
I don't know if you just saw that deep breath into the player cam from Coffee.
Oh,
but
wait,
he is
Nana's
feeling
dead.
it.
No, she's not.
Hold on. I mean, she should be here, but...
Okay, very, very, very difficult spot for Moff now. It's so hard to make a comeback on Peach on Dreamland with Sopo, but you never know.
I was gonna say, if you're Coffee, you do just like also have the ability, right, as you mentioned, that top plat, but he's not gonna take advantage of it. He doesn't need it.
No, you really don't.
And I mean, Moff is starting to whittle the chip damage away though. She just needs to find a way.
Oh, no jump for Moff. That's it. She knows it. Coffee wins the run back.
Wow.
There we go. They're 1-1 for the year now. Indiana making top 6. The rest of us not doing so well today.
No.
But Coffee representing our state well.
And I was gonna say, Moff, normally South Florida, kind of representing Wisconsin a little bit for this one. I know, making the drive down from Madison, and unfortunately going out of the bracket there at 7th place. But solid run from her, and Coffee. I I mean, keeping the Peach stream alive, keeping double Peach in top 8, one winners,
Aura
one in
and
loser
Coffee.
side. And I believe now Coffee is actually going to play
Last
the
set.
loser of Aura
think
and
Or I
wanna say it
think,
was
yeah.
Aura.
I mean, if we could get one more, that would be dope.
I'd
Yeah,
be down
sounds
for
good.
one more
Sounds
as
good.
well. But yeah,
Thank you,
so
Tenacity.
the thing is, if Aura Max, if Max wins that set, we get the Peach din.
Oh, in losers quarters, yeah. Interesting.
They are
interesting.
on that same side of bracket, so potentially interesting story there. But Aura feeling like Aura and Ossify very much the players to beat in this bracket. It feels like right now.
At this point, yeah. Well, I mean, who do we have left? Smash Papi is, yeah, was top 40, now he's sort of inactive. Coffee is like 70 something rank, Max, unranked player, looking to make his debut this year. And Ben, yeah, Ben also, Ben's like top 30.
And Ben, I think Ben Ossify, right? Like Ben certainly can do it, but Ossify, especially last week, right? Ossify playing out of his mind.
Yeah, he got second. Yeah, did fall to Sheik, but Crudo is a lion.
Yeah,
so.
Crudo is built different. As are these two. Max looking a little bit calmed down, a little bit back at Zen mode after unleashing the full possible aura, no pun intended.
Popped off every game against Ober there.
Dude, his eyes were literally going bloodshot in real time. Like, the pop-off was insane.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely a matchup that Aura is not too fond of, as most Peach players are not too fond of it. But, I mean, Aura here is coming in as like the kind of looking like top 10, top 15-ish player. Not ranked that way currently, but like the results have been on that level this year. And Max definitely the underdog in terms of seeding/ranking. But you never know. It's a good matchup. Max is a talented player.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see, right, from Max as well, after that last set versus Ober. I know we keep bringing it up, but like, that's one of those sets where either it fires you up and you just carry that momentum through the rest of the bracket, or you just have nothing left. And I'm really interested to see which version of Max we get.
Did he burn all the fuel, or did he find a new source?
Because if he found a new source, I mean, this one could be a very, very exciting set.
Yeah. I don't truly know Max's history with Peach, but there's a fair amount of Peach in Europe, like I mentioned. Shout out to Sharp. Shout out to UO as well, a UK Peach player that I'm sure Max has done battle with at least a bit.
Going to game one here on FOD, these asymmetric platforms can be a little bit awkward if you're not careful.
Yeah. All right. Max already doing a good job at keeping Peach in the corner. Definitely a bad position for her. Grab, down throw fair.
Yep, notably Max beaten Trip twice in the last 6 months.
Ah, okay.
So seems to feel decently comfortable in the matchup, but you know, having Aura, as we mentioned, might just be the best Peach in the world, despite Tripp's second place Genesis.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's always a Peach that feels like they're just outside of top 10. Like Triff's been there, Lod's been there.
Polish.
Yeah, Polish been there. I think Polish was in top 10 though, but in that sort of range. Although I'm trying to remember Aura's bracket at Battle of BC. That was the last large tourney he attended.
Mango at that tournament.
He did beat Mango. I'm trying to remember though the losses. He might have been Spark and Jmook, but
that sounds right.
I could be mistaken.
That single needles.
Actually, no. He beat Spark. I'm pretty sure. Or Spark
Actually, no, I was there.
might have lost to Peach. It might not have been Aura. I'm gonna stop talking. But I know that Jmook beat Aura. I know that with certainty.
Yeah, right now,
down to a fair auto KO or up air.
Yeah, just finding the DI mix there.
Right. I mean, yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like you can hit either aerial at that percent and it'll KO.
Yeah, Battle BC lost to Zane and Jmook.
Zane and Jmook. Okay, yeah, not Spark. He might have beaten Spark, as a matter of fact.
Yes, he did.
Okay, my memory is not that bad. Also, I like that Aura already has counterplay to the turnip recovery. That okay, forward throw kill, but already has counterplay to the turnip recovery that Max went for.
Yeah,
I think people still get super hype over those, even though like they're kind of standard. But you know, they're still exciting.
So, and that's something we'll see Max do a lot. Is Max is one of the shapes who leans on pivot more than most. We see that both to his benefit and to his detriment, and how much mileage he's getting off them is going to be a story in the set.
Not sure what that grab was about. This is a dead even game here. And they're actually starting on a stage that Peach is rather like, but Max, you know, with his platform movement, showing that he's comfortable here.
And also, I mean, even though Peach likes it, right, because of that top flat, like...
Oh, not a good refresh.
The asymmetrical layout, the shifting heights can really screw up some of her floats, can screw up some of her turnips if you're not careful, too.
Yeah.
So.
Wall jump. No, doesn't even need to.
Yep. Just going to look for the crouch, maybe try and find a down tilt to catch the landing.
Yeah. Okay, if Max can get a grab now, then just on cue, Ober will KO. All right, Max is going to look for at least like 26 or so here before he dies. 26 would get him in a pretty good, or actually 27 is forward tilt knockdown, but it doesn't matter. He only gets 3.
Awkward angle. You might have been able to find just past ledge there if you really wanted to, but Peach is still going to kill you there either way.
Yeah. I honestly feel that Max kind of needs the game 1 win to make the upset here, but we'll see. Oh, he goes for a second dare. Kind of greedy against Peach, who has such a fast aerial to break out.
Yeah.
And the platform is kind of going away, putting him in a bad spot.
Yeah, reeling it back into Aura when he needs it most, but still not dead. Has one more chance.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the turnip, though.
Yeah. Good job. He goes into ledge knowing, oh, but he rolled. Okay.
Dude,
There's
he is just
combo.
Max is willing himself to not lose by any means possible right now, but it's not going to be enough. No matter how much Aura you channel, not going to be enough against a guy with it in his name. Game 1 going Aura's way, but still just some margins.
Very, yeah, Max had it within reach in that set, or that game. I'm interested to see what counter pick he'll choose. Battlefield or Yoshi's, okay. Yoshi's, you can definitely kind of go crazy, but Peach also, you know, can kill you pretty early on the stage.
I like the positioning there on the grab. Gives you the opportunity to find the extension on platform, but just wasn't able to lock it in.
Yep. Okay, double down smash. And then Aura doing a down smash of his own, but...
Max is fighting.
Oh, nice DI mix up on the weak bear, but it wasn't quite enough to get the KO.
Yeah, that slide off positioning.
You can get the up air here. Actually, you don't even need it. Bear does the job on Yoshi's, even all the way across the stage.
Dude, you saw Max there trying to get in position to hold center, and unfortunately those shy guys just said no.
Needle grab, go for down throw nair usually. Up air, actually, I do like, even though he whiffed it.
It looked like he was trying to cross out to get the weak hit, trying to get a little bit more damage for it.
Peach's roll on like the no tech into roll actually goes a lot farther than people tend to expect.
Okay, whiffs the grab, but not going to get punished. Aura just trying to pin him down. Max has been so elusive on these platforms.
Oh, the jabs on shield, kind of scary. Okay, Randall, you're gonna make this recovery really easy. Yeah, you just go to ledge no matter what, and Randall's gonna cover you.
Love the pivot there too after ledge to find the reversal. Max just coming out of the gate swinging.
Oh, Randall messed him up though there.
Yeah, turnip here means you're probably dead.
He didn't expect to land on Randall and then just did a full hop, which put him in a rather bad spot.
Okay, the single shy guy gonna slow Max down. Not enough.
I'm surprised he was able to get a grab off after only a single needle hit. All right. Yeah, tech in place, not a bad option.
Just exchanging down smashes, racking up some damage there. Both players just trying to find the opening. I like the idea on that down smash on platform from Aura, but just, again, Max has been so tricky with how he's mixing up the use of these side plugs.
Right. He looks very comfortable on the stage. Oh, no jump for Aura, but does have float, so
yeah, and Randall as well. The wall jump means you got to go way out there, and unfortunately, Aura's going to take the stage control from you for your trouble.
Yeah.
That's... In a set this close, I mean, that's a lot that you've just given up if you can't find the stock here.
Yeah. Yeah, Peach up smash, you know, the strong hit is like inside her elbows, so you can't quite hit it through the side plat like she can do with her up smash. Oh, wow, aggressive recovery. Gets a stock for it.
And you see Max shaking the head there, recognizing he needs to find something now. Gave that whole stock away for free, and you're gonna find it. You're gonna reset. Take that moment to breathe because you're gonna need it.
Yeah, Mac gotta be careful, making sure. Okay, big damage. You can feel really comfortable having Peach at 60. So even if you lose the stock. About now, like you start getting grabs, you're putting up like 25 more damage every time.
We're starting to play a little bit more aggressive, more consistently here, trying to just close this away on Max and gonna get it.
Yeah, slide off air dodge coming out from Max.
Just like that, you're in very dangerous territory as Max now. You have to change your entire approach because yes, you're at kill percent, but if you don't find it here.
Wow, brilliant job hitting that up air. That's quite difficult to do against Peach. But Max takes it 1-1 here. So let's see, is Aura a FD prefer or a Dreamland prefer? You cannot go to Fountain unless Max allows him to return.
Going to FD here, yeah. And I know, well, we've answered the question of what Aura is, but how do you feel about going here?
I like FD as Sheik against Peach. I've even counterpicked it before, but you know, there's definitely merit to it being for Peach. I just think that like Needle and back air are even more difficult for her to deal with on this. Oh, but triple back air. Yeah, Needle and Bear from Sheik are even more difficult for Peach to deal with on this stage than they are on others.
I also think just, you know, the way we've seen Max moving on platform 2, or probably just wanted to say no to that.
I completely agree.
Keep the more disciplined play style going and just force Max to fight him head on. But so far, Max feeling comfortable doing that.
Oh, that should be the stock. No, you don't have to. I'm pretty sure down throw fair would have killed in that position, but I could be wrong. This is a rather large stage.
Tricky walk there, but just turn up being a little bit awkward. They're gonna disrupt the pressure from Max and give Aura the stage. Maybe even the stock here for free if you're not careful.
Oh, nice. That's the LOD. You have to time the up smash perfectly so that it hits Sheik when she's starting to stand up out of the up B on stage. If you just do it immediately, you're going to hit a weak hit. But if you do it right while she's starting to stand up, you'll get her with the elbows, and that's the strong hit you want.
Yeah, right now, speaking of what you want, I mean, Aura getting a dream position, but just not able to convert. Max having to fade out every single jump here, trying to catch a landing.
Oh, no jump for Max.
Aura this game especially has just not been holding these floats. Has been really committed to these timing mix-ups, the scenarios, the plucks, and the resetting on the ground. And
yeah.
Max, without the platform pressure, just hasn't been able to mix up on it.
He's not finding many wins in neutral, actually. There you go.
Has to find a way to continue the shard.
Wow, or snaps right to ledge. You have to hit some needles here if you want to. Okay, it's over. Okay. Oh, he hit the jump too. I didn't know Aura had a jump. Wow. But even then, without float, kind of the horizontal recovery just not there.
It tries to find the reverse, but it's going to be the needles after the back coming at back that hit pause extension, saving Max a little bit there.
Okay, Aura just dash attacking back and forth. Doing the Windmill of Fury Peach edition. Oh my god. I hate when people hit me with that. I'm like, ugh, where's my character's good landing option? But Aura, up 2-1 here. Max getting his second counter pick. I would have to wager we'll see Battlefield.
Yep, and that's exactly where we're gonna go.
Right.
Max saying, you took my platforms away, no more. I want my fun, I want my movement, and I wanna keep you guessing at where I'm coming from.
Top platform, so strong against Peach here in this matchup. Like I mentioned before against Ice Climbers, if you can just literally jump up there and start charging needles, and the only thing she can really threaten with is like going onto the side plat and then attacking you, or doing an up B, or trying to grab a turnip, all of which are reactable.
Yeah. It's like if she already has turnip in hand, it's a different story, but you don't go up there in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, even if she has a turnip, like the throw up towards the top plat is reactable. Yep. You can even literally just like walk to the side because it only goes straight directly upward. Okay, don't think, oh, triple pummel, I don't think it'll KO though. Oh, never mind, I'm mistaken.
That's such a smart grab from Max there too, because if Aura overshoots there, he has to go to platform.
Yeah, that triple pummel may have mattered too, in terms of getting enough damage for up air to KO.
Max has been mixing in a lot more of these fade back airs this game. trying to poke and set up a little bit of a wall, almost DK or Jigglypuff style.
Again, consistent with hitting that. I think, do people call that the Leo? Because Lod first started doing that when he was playing under the Smurf on, or he first started doing it a lot when he was playing under the Smurf. I don't know.
I think so.
Oh my god, the dare reset.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
It sure is. Oh, but Max is sliding around. Wow, nice waveline. Okay, no triple pummel that time.
Yeah, great use of the jab there to find the clank, reset the pressure for Max. Keep this one going in his favor, gets the needles too to close it out, and this is that kind of break stock that you need if you're Max to keep your mental in this set.
But you need to get some damage here. 11 is not enough. Even 30 isn't really enough.
No, you need as much as you can get. 40 starts
good.
to make it doable, but
yeah, your aerial's knocked down now.
Yeah, this is where you get juicy. Getting the tech to boot to give yourself one more chance here. Just that need to get away.
Uh-oh. Bit of a flub from both players. Aura a little getting stuck on the platform. Max throwing needles off stage instead of charging, canceling.
Yeah, unfortunately getting caught out by that turnip as well means no more extra chances on that stock, having to find a way back in, and all that hard work that you just did to get this 84.
Needles on the top platform, rather safe to charge.
Yeah, Max starting to look for the KO. Aura gonna bite and come in aggressively here. He's been answering back aggression with aggression time and time again.
Uh-oh, Aura getting the reaction tech chase. Oh my god, just floating right in front of him off stage. Max goes for a waveline grab, but nothing coming from it.
Walling out with the forward air. Max been very aggressive in seeking those kills the second he gets the opening. It has made a difference so far, but these have been a lot of straightforward fares so far, and Aura will catch on sooner or later.
There you go. He's really getting the damage that you need coming into this last stock, but 24 again will not cut it. That's good. Now you get to 40-something.
Yeah, but you want a little bit more than that if you can find it. Not going to find
the
needle.
Oh, he could have grabbed that. He definitely could have grabbed that. Not that it really matters. He's doing such a good job keeping Aura in the corner.
Yeah, you have to be careful not to get side switched on. This is going to be huge for him. Getting the double power shield to find his way out of dodge, but this could be a stock from Aura here.
Oh, doesn't go for the up smash this time. Okay, uppy into the turnip. Oh, he didn't go straight up. Okay, no worries. But Max will need to stay focused here. One down smash could bring this to about even if you get in the wrong spot.
Or if you get caught in the wrong position too.
But a grab now from Max will take the game.
Yeah, he's
that'll do it. If he can get the up air. Pharaoh doesn't KO just yet.
And I mean, that forward air he's been setting up for too. So good job from Aura to find that DI mix. Be ready for it.
Okay.
Not gonna hit the deck there.
Can't hit the needles. Peach floating right in between the heights, but jab. Once you're at 150, jab is pretty darn safe against Peach, and will pop her right up to your forward air.
And listen, what else could we ask for about 5 games, right? Between these two. Again, Aura been kind of on the run of the year. Max been on the run of the tournament, and only fitting that these two going 5 games in that singular spot in winners finals.
I think he's asking if he can go back to Fountain.
That's
maybe, or he's asking where he won. Because actually, I think Aura would normally counterpick Fountain second, but he has already won there. So we're probably going to see, like, I don't know, Stadium? Dreamland? But, like, Dreamland, you can get camped. Stadium, you can't really get camped, but you die earlier. Dreamland, you can get camped, but you're going to live longer. So we'll see which Aura prefers here. Is he going for space, or is he going for you can't camp me?
I think he's going for space, which is really interesting, because remember earlier in the set kind of took the opposite approach, and it worked out. Yeah. So now kind of flipping it on its head, and when push comes to shove, we're going to see whether this adjustment and tactics away from the aggressive gameplay that defined Aura's 2-game wins.
Yeah, the lead is really going to matter in this game 5. Who has the percent lead? Who has the stock lead? Max getting his knockdown percent. No jump for Aura, no float either, but doesn't quite get the right edge guard because he goes for a ledge attack. Trying to catch landing with get up attack there is so gutsy. Oh man, wait. There, yeah. Now on this stage, you're going to need to get like 140 or something before you can really get the KO. Off of a grab at least. But that's going to be it with the jab. Jab fair. Yeah. Max with the lead going into game 5 against Aura. He may just find himself in winners finals after being down 0-2 at 160% last stock against Ober. 167, I think is what it was, when he just kind of locked in and said, I am not losing this set.
one of the rarest things you'll see in a tournament where someone just wills themselves to victory.
Oh,
And Max,
great fade back on the fair by Max. Aura with no float.
dude, he might just do it again. He's trying to put himself in that position, and these single needles have stuffed out Aura at every turn.
Oh yeah, kind of a tricky height for Max to have upbeat at, and really fast ledge grab by Aura. That's what you need as Peach. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you gotta get there.
Yeah, Aura there getting his turn taken away from him kind of without any mileage in his favor. Not where you want to be. Now you have to get out of the corner without it, and Max is just going to try to get any mileage here.
Oh, doesn't quite land it. Uh-oh. Max really needs to avoid taking damage as much as possible, and he does. 2 stocks away from winners finals for Max.
And this space, just as you know, we talked about it, right? Just not really been a factor. Max has been so good at chasing him down and staying right in that burst range.
Oh, Aura is flubbing a little bit. I don't know what if that forward smash was intended. May have been a buffer roll.
And watch this too. Now with the lead, Max is the one setting pacing here on platform, on that top flat as well.
I don't like the rolls that Max is doing though. He's doing a bit of bad shield rolls that Aura may be able to capitalize on. He keeps doing them.
A little bit of an aggressive recovery, or it doesn't fall for it, resets the situation. Max gonna find
Aura's ready. Yeah, people are ready for turnip recoveries nowadays. They're a common thing to have experience fighting against. And only 56, you know, like that's just about a 1 crouch cancel down smash away from an even match. And a Stitch. Wait. Okay, the Stitch has very little life left in it. It's been in the air for a long time, but maybe just enough for Aura to get 2 hits. Not quite.
Yeah, but still, even then, that's 64%. That is an even game now, pretty much in Aura's favor.
Oh my God, and Max needs to calm down here. He's lost his lead after an unlucky Stitch, but he has Aura in the corner, but gets hit by 2 hits of down smash. That's going to take the stock. Aura has turned this game around completely.
He's just him. He's just him right now by Aura channeling his namesake, but Max not out of the woods just yet. Says, I'm not going down without a fight, and having Aura push
Oh my God, last stock each, 0%, game 5. Who is moving on to winners finals? Is it going to be Aura, one of the top seeds of the tournament, or Max making his breakout performance here in the
Max
US?
On the run of a lifetime here for sure, just needs to close it out.
Yeah.
Aura doesn't want to let this one slip through his fingers and has the momentum in his way right now. Max with the edge cancel to find the reversal situation.
He just needs more damage so that way he can hit safe aerials. Having to go Zelda. Are we going to see an up smash from Aura?
No, just the down smash. I think you got to switch back to Sheet here.
Yeah, if you up B on stage with Zelda again, up air will KO. Has to go straight up, Aura covers it. Has to go Zelda again. Ledge is the only option here. You cannot land on stage. Still alive, just barely across the stage. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Aura clutches, pumps his fist.
Look at Max, just absolutely heartbroken. That to come so close, to be up in the game 5-2, and really just a little bit of nerves and an unlucky Stitch is all that separated Max from winners finals there.
It really was. That Stitch made a big difference. He just felt way less comfortable after having the lead ripped away from him.
It's just a brutal way for that set to end. A brutal way for Max's winner side life to end, but not
Still
out
in.
of the tournament
Still
just
in
yet.
bracket, yeah. So he's gonna face, he's got another Peach, huh?
Yeah, this is gonna be the Max versus Coffee going on, and then Smash Papi versus the loser of Asafai and Ben, which we will see on the flip side.
In the crowd, yes. So we are going to get Unsure and Belt, 2 of Chicago's finest on the mic, and possibly a surprise appearance from a certain top player.
I've heard we might have a special guest for top 8.
We may, if she, a little hint for you guys, managed to sneak her way onto the commentary.
Last I heard it was happening, but that might have changed during our ball.
Alrighty, well, Ravi, I'm not sure if you can hear me. Are we going to a break screen? All right, sounds good. All right, everybody, we will be right back. We're gonna head into top 6, kind of ish. You know, it's like half of top 8. But anyway, I've been Seal, joined by Ritual. I will see you at the next Midwest Regional, and don't go anywhere because Out of the Blue 4 will be right back.